Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the Go Mode Podcast Mentor Tournament for this year. I'm joined with Nero Lightshine as a co-commentator and Furious Prince is our tracker today. How you doing, Nero?
I am doing good. How about you?
I'm doing excellent. This is a really exciting matchup. We have a pair of 3 and 2 runners who are sitting somewhat comfortably in the Tempered Sword bracket right now, but if either one of these runners wins today, they give themselves a decent outside shot of making it into the bottom of Gold bracket.
Yep, which is everyone's goal to get into Gold. And we are starting off with 50 rupees being in the Link House check. What do you think the weapon they will get today is? Because we are doing standard randomized.
Right, so standard mode with a randomized weapon. We could get anything like a rod. We could get a hammer, bow. We could get bombs. I'm feeling the fire rod today.
I want to see bombs. Cane of Samaria.
Okay. So Cane of Samaria definitely manageable in this sequence.
Yeah, I was glad when the async for never mind. I was glad when the async seed for the open randomized was Cane of Samaria. Nothing too hard to have to learn.
Yep, you have the ability to throw the block a number of times before you actually release it and cast the blasts in 4 directions. So definitely one of the easier standard weapons to use. As far as confirming kills, being efficient with it with time, yeah, every weapon's got their own quirks.
But there was Kizzercrate just got his bomb off one of the guards, so I don't even think we mentioned who was racing. It's Shinmaru and Kizzercrate. I hope I'm saying the Kizzercrate's name right.
I hope so too. That sounds good. We get double cane start.
Yeah, and the Cane of Brian is good for the multi-target hallways too. So never want to say no to having a double cane start.
Yep. That early Cane of Burna means a hammer. Hammer comes up soon. We might see Spike Cave looped in potential Dark Death Mountain checks later on.
Yep. And I like Kizzercrate using Cane of Brian to deal with the green guard. Good way of doing it. Comes with a bit of lag, but I think the time save is definitely worth it.
Oh, looks like right. Didn't see it when Kizzercrate grabbed him, but we got confirmed triple bombs, so we won't have to worry about farming for bombs. So that's good that Kizzercrate got that reward pack knowledge.
Yeah, going into Kakariko with what will be 3 bombs minimum. It's gonna be really nice.
Ooh. We'll be going into Kakariko with the flute.
Oh, that is very nice.
So seems like we're going to go pretty fast today. I got a hunch.
I don't know where you're getting that hunch from. None at all.
Oh, maybe I'm mistaken. We should just not use the flute ever.
We'll need it if Myers required.
Just FYI for everyone watching, we have a rather unique cast today. Outside of the Restreamer, of course, we've got an all-mentee crew today. Yep. All of us are mentees in the Mentor Tournament, so we'll get to talk about some of the things that we've learned and maybe make some mistakes along the way. Maybe I'll mistakenly say something, and I encourage you all to correct us because we're learning commentary as well as learning how to run these seeds.
Yep. So far, my best seed has been outside of tournament. It's been in practice, but it's been a 1 hour 54.
Let's see, it looks like Kizzercrate is going to hit just above 430.
Yep.
And they're both neck and neck right now.
This is a really good escape. And this next room is definitely where the Cane of Brian will come in handy. Because you can get a massive amount of bomb drops off these things. Oh, he's just going to go ahead and just go right through.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't... I kind of agree with that. I wouldn't spend really much time killing any enemies at this point. I agree with you, though, that the Cane of Burna does help with farming those reward packs and potentially getting more bombs if we needed it. But I think here, maybe the better move is to avoid kills, save some time, and try to get out of here as fast as possible.
Well, especially since it's a 1 bomb drop. If it was an 8 bomb drop, and you knew it, that would be one thing.
You sure? Full up on bombs? Absolutely.
Yeah,
Can never have too many of those.
It's never gonna hurt to have the 8 bomb drop. Especially if you recognize the prize pack, then you haven't seen a bomb drop yet. There's
okay. Well then.
Well, with the map being back here, it means the same chest has an item.
Oh boy, are we going to get a mid start?
A what?
A mid start to Dark World.
Oof. Please no. I hate having to figure out Dark World that way.
That's why we're here, though, to figure this out.
Oh, I know how to do it. It's just not fun to do.
The green rupee.
To get fully around, you need the Titan's mitts, the power or the hook shot, and the flippers to be able to fully traverse the Dark World without the hammer.
Right. So it looks like map check gives us a red crystal on Eastern Palace with regular crystals on Hera and Desert Palace.
Yep, that's what I see too. That is very nice to have an all crystal dark or light world. Kizzer is going to go ahead and ignore the lumberjacks.
Right. Looks like both of them will. Yep. The same play.
Honestly, I don't blame them. Why check? Why check it until you're getting what I'm trying to say. Half magic is in the mushroom spot.
Oh, this seed's giving us everything. We're getting invulnerability. We're getting magic. We're getting half magic. We're getting fast travel.
And
money.
Yeah. Well.
And money. We got the crab giving us red rupees there.
Which crab is being nice today? Though this is early on in the seed, just because we're getting all sorts of nice things now does not mean it will stay that way.
This is a pretty typical start, going from Sanctuary to Lost Woods to Kakariko. There's just a lot of checks here.
There are still like a billion bomb drops, arrows, rubies all throughout the map. That's all we could get in Kakariko.
I was going to say earlier, we're going to go into blind sight thinking, oh, we could go for the prize pack bombs, and then we get 3 triple bombs in here. Like, what happens half the time, usually.
Yeah. And here, my prediction is coming true. This is a power glove.
Okay, we're power glove and ice rod. And we're 1 glove away from Mitt's Dark World. Let's go.
Or a hammer. There's Quake.
Wow. Can anyone say Meyer?
Here's the thing to think about, though. We don't know what's on Lumberjack Ledge.
We don't.
Us saying we are getting everything could be completely nullified by something like Titan's mitts being on a Lumberjack. Or perish the thought it being on the pedestal.
Oh, the chat would enjoy all of that very much, I imagine.
Oh yeah, they would have enjoyed my misery a couple of weeks ago when I had Fire Rod on pedestal.
Well, looks like we're getting magic powder, so anytime we need a fairy, we can get one.
Yep. And just 10 arrows on the bottle merchant. You cheat.
To clarify that, though, you need the bug net in order to put a fairy in a bottle. But you could also get a fairy for health, too.
Oh, yeah.
That will likely come up. All right. Swag Duck activated. Now we can fly.
And it is a piece of heart in the chicken hut.
Yeah, Saz, I just played a seed a couple days ago where Hammer, Glove, Pearl were all in Kakariko. So it was pretty much just go right to VOO after the race game check.
Did you catch what was in the back of the bar?
Piece of heart, I believe.
Okay.
Piece of heart in both Chicken Hut and Tavern.
And then on the library ledge is a 20 rubies.
Money. Looks like the seed's mellowing out a little bit.
We said it would. Kakariko really had a good deal of items, and then it like no. Oh no!
Oh, yep.
I think he did that by accident.
Yep, I've done that more than once. Thinking, oh, you know what? I'll save a couple seconds by activating the flute before I see the check. But then you got to get out of the way. And if you position yourself kind of in the middle of the grass there, then very likely you're going to get swept up by the duck.
Yep.
So that helped out Shinmaru a little bit.
Would have helped him a lot more if he didn't do a blind, or if he had just done a blind check.
Yeah, I think at this point, even though you do have quite a number of items, none of them really, they're not really any weapons. They don't really unlock too many things. Plus, you don't have the lamp, so you're not certain where your logical progression could be. I think that I agree with you. I think doing the race game blind is probably the better of the two options there.
Yeah. Though,
people are opinionated on that, though. I've talked with a couple mentors that don't necessarily agree with that, especially when you have the flute. I think the flute is kind of the wild card there.
I don't check it blind if I have the boots.
If you don't have the boots, or if you have the boots, I would go run straight to it. Yeah.
Because like it'll be faster to blind check it, but like if there is something on ledge, I want to get I'm gonna do the assumption my opponent found that boots at the same time I did.
Okay, so it looks like both of our runners will get 300 rupees. We're closer to doing a potential fake flipper for Zora and the waterfall check.
Yep, and they could just find the flippers here or an ice cave anyway. So, and
okay,
Maru going for more Zora money.
Yep, and also to make sure you have some in reserve for a Dark World trip.
Yep,
because we could be going there at any moment. Yeah, there we go.
Very nice find.
Oh boy. Got ourselves a mitts opening.
Keep in mind, everybody, just because we have Dark World access does not mean Aga is off the table yet.
That's right.
Because we don't know what is on Lumberjack Ledge.
Yeah. I'm not sure if either of these runners know the Kern jump. However, that would be a very valuable thing to have in your back pocket.
What is it?
The jump in Dark World. So there is a trick where you can go north Dark World past where King's Tomb would be, and use a bomb to fake flipper to the east side of Dark World.
Yeah, I need to learn that.
You can skip Aghanim entirely.
There's the mirror.
Ooh, magic mirror, man. So we're a lamp away from half of the mountain being available. All right, it's available now, I guess, but in logic.
Well, you
Oh
said,
no, we have flute. My bad.
well,
Talking out of the side of my face.
oh no, Shinmaru never checked Ice Cave either.
Oh, Shinmaru skipped Ice Rod Cave.
Yeah,
That's a big decision. Okay,
he could be going to go check it now, though.
maybe. Is there a little bit of mentorship happening there? Oh, here we go. Okay.
Not much of a time loss there, but
Yeah. This is a good change decision making, I think, here.
ooh, he's got to be careful though.
Shimaru's good now.
He did though. You got to remember, he did spend time getting money for Zora.
Yeah, I wonder if this is going to prompt Shimaru to try the Fate Flipper now. You don't have the ability to splash delete to get to the ledge spot, so maybe not.
I would do it.
Ooh, little divergence here. We are actually going to head towards Sahasrara, and Eastern Palace, looks like.
Yep.
May not go into Eastern, but...
Nope, and looks like we're going to go into Hera on Kizzercrate's side.
Yep. We do have the sword, so if we get a big key, we can technically do the boss here.
Yep.
Alright, so looks like we have pendants on Skull Woods and Misery Mire with a green pendant on Ice Palace, and then on Red Crystal on Swamp Palace.
Yep.
Thank you, Kizzercrate, for the lengthy map check. I'm sure Kizzercrate's marking too.
Shinmaru just found the flippers.
Oh, wow.
That is huge. He's probably going right. Nope, he's going to the desert because he. Wait, where are you doing?
Oh, you could. Yep. Had got the mitts pretty soon after before this, so.
Yeah. So he's going to go ahead and honestly, they can't unless they can't clear desert, but they can check what stuff they can do there too.
Yeah, I mean. Oh, ether for the Mire entry. So not quite able to go in. We also would need hookshot or mitts in order to also enter. So let's just see ether and boots in Mire Shed, shall we?
One of them will be in Checkerboard Cave.
Okay, looks like Kizzercrate's going to Dark World.
Yep.
Via O and Skullwoods.
This is interesting routing on both players' part. They both have a lot of world open. Shinmaru's just going right in the desert. He's not going to even check checkerboard.
Yeah, this is a fascinating choice. We do have tons of the Dark World open to us because of the mitts.
Yep. We're the mentees, not the mentors, so there's something going on in the mentors' heads that we're not getting.
Oh, that looks like a tech. It might be a tech. I'm not sure if that's technically boots locked. If there's a small key there.
If the big key is right here, it's boots.
Oh,
that's the bow.
Oh my. Well, yep, we definitely need boots. But that bow. Oh man.
That is a very nice fight.
Oh, Kizzer
taking a death and swamp. That might. Nope, that was not intentional. Never mind.
Yeah. Oh, you are entering Skull Woods in
green mail
with green mail and 5 hearts. Definitely have to be a little extra careful. No fire rod. But I like this play though. I like starting back here, especially with the cane.
Yep.
And working our way forward.
Ironic thing would be here is if the boots were here.
Ooh,
nope, that's a red bottle. That means that Sick Kid is now in logic. Just a heart container on that right side of Skull Woods check. There's also Agina's cave to check now. And there's the mushroom on the left side of the entrance of Skull.
We're getting some fascinating decisions, fascinating item finds.
Yep. And again, we don't know what's on Lumberjack Ledge.
You really want that to be something, don't you? When you're
Yeah. Yes, because I've had to deal with a lot of Aghanim 1 lately.
So you want someone else to experience the joys.
Yes, and have it be on fighters. Have it be on fighter sword.
Okay, so that is Kizzercrate's first bottle is in VOO.
Yeah, that was a very nice find.
And it does look like we're seeing Shinmaru come over here to do maybe the same thing.
Yep, we are going to go ahead and get a look at Sick Kid. Looks like Shin's not going to... Just 10 arrows on Sick Kid. Shin is not going to go do Skullwoods. We don't know if that's going to be good or bad yet, though.
For right now...
10 arrows and 20 rubies on the betting game.
Yeah. For right now, Shin's decision here is okay, because we know that it's just mushroom, but it could go from it's just mushroom to oh no, it's mushroom.
Yeah. You know, technically they could also do Magic Bat too, but they'd have to.
Yes, you're right. They can mirror into doing Magic Bat, and you know, what if the hammer is there? That's the big question.
I have found the hammer on Magic Bat before.
Yep, same. It was the last location though for me when that happened. That stunk. Learned my lesson.
I had very early Dark World access and just decided to take a gamble. There's the hook shot on the left side on the first check in Thieves Town. That is very nice.
All right, interesting Burna cast there. All right, get that hook shot out. Let's see some hook shot movement. There you go. Yeah. Realized a little late there, but it's fine.
Interesting way to go right here.
That's the thing about Mentor Tournament too is, like I've personally had 6 different mentors, one for each race. Other people prefer having a single mentor or a couple mentors throughout the entire length. Everyone's mileage varies there, but through the experience of, you know, having different mentors analyze my movement, boss rooms, dungeon rooms, you get different opinions on certain things, but then you also learn about, you know, what are the most optimal ways to navigate dungeons based on what you have.
Yep.
So some of this knowledge, you know, it's going to take some time for a lot of us to let it kind of sit and marinate before it kind of sets into our regular gameplay.
I've had mentees look at my stuff too. Like I'm not afraid to ask anybody for advice on it.
And that's good. That's great too. You know, there's I know there has been more than one occasion where the mentees in this tournament have also kind of done something, and mentors are like, "Oh, that's a thing. That's a thing you can do."
Yeah, I did something like second week of the mentor tournament. I made my mentor jaw drop, not because he forgot it, but he never trained me to do it, and I did it first try.
There's been tons of those moments. A lot of mentees I've talked to, there's tons of those kinds of moments where it's, I did it. Didn't think you could. Oh, there's Meyer access.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, we have Hookshot. We have the Cane of Samaria.
Yeah, we're on Fighter Sword. You do not want to go into Meyer.
It's not preferred, and this health, you know, this health count, no lamp. It's not that's not easy for anyone, let alone mentees.
Yeah.
I think if you get lamp, then you could maybe swing it, but preferably have the bow, and a master sword maybe. Then you can do Burna strats.
Yeah, they do have half magic, so there is a lot of stuff they could do against Vitrius.
Right, yes. I guess you could do fighter sword spins too.
Oh, that's the book. Which
Okay.
we don't need the book for desert access because it's a lot quicker to do it the way that we have.
You know, do you do ped check here? No.
No.
You do it when you come back, I guess.
Yeah, you do it. You do ped check when you have literally nowhere else to go. Really, well, that's when you do a blind ped check at that point. But I mean, like, so far though, Thievestown, like the first check is the only thing that has paid off. Like everything else has been junk so far. So Shinmaru leaving after the first 4 checks might have been a good thing.
Okay, we've got a 6-heart blind with Cane of Burna and Fighter Sword. Let's see how Kizzercrate does. Looks like he's following script really well.
And it was just 3 bombs on Kate.
Okay, got hit a little bit, and there's the burn. Oh, good. Very nice. Good fight from Kizzercrate.
Just a heart container. What was that? For some reason I couldn't see what that was.
What Shinmaru got?
Yeah.
Was a bug net.
Okay.
So we can get fairies in a bottle now.
I saw something white. That's all I could saw.
Okay, so it looks like we were going to get a look at Hype Cave from Shinmaru's side before turning in the purple chest. And Kizzercrate will follow soon after. Doesn't look like Kizzer... Oh, Kizzer... Well, yeah, right. Kizzer might do the purple chest. I would think so.
Actually, Bo could be on the pedestal.
I missed, though. Did Shinmaru do the check in Batcave?
No.
Didn't think so. So this could be a decision point. Like, does Kizzercrate recognize that check is available and do it right here and get a big payout?
I would check it, even if, especially since you're not really going to be that far out of the way if you have to redo that stuff. I would take the purple chest and then do it, though, just like he's doing right now. There we go.
Yeah, shields go mode, right?
Wait.
Oh, good. So Kizzercrate will check Batcave. This could be big.
Yep. They're both doing could be a significant check here. Nothing on Bob's chest. And it is the red meringue. Okay.
Now we're in go mode.
Yeah. We're going to go ahead and we're also getting Bombo's tablet checked. Like, we're seeing what's on there, I should say.
Yeah, very heads-up play. Okay.
Couch cash.
Okay, right. So if you do the bat, right. So the thought there with the bat check is not to mirror. Well, you have to mirror there, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
I would be going to Zora at this point, but
that's the part of that check I didn't really talk through in my head before saying it. I'm like, do Batcave, but then so you're fluting the purple chest, you're skipping dig game. So it looks like Kizzer will isolate that.
Shinmaru is going to do the first check in Swamp. Because he's already done all of this in South Shore. This is an interesting play, especially if what is he doing?
What's going on? Shinmaru?
Oh, they're going to go do Zora. Never mind.
Okay.
They must have realized that one item in front of Swamp might not be the best. Okay, now where is he going?
What is happening right now?
I don't know. Can somebody check?
Okay. You can do this, right? Like, you can do the check, and then you can go do Zora. If you're here, you commit to it. You can do Zora.
They went back. They're going back in the Swamp. I have not had enough coffee for this morning.
We got Kizzercrate going to Paradox Cave. Check out what's there. Thanks to having the hook shot, we have access to the east side. We can also do Dark World Death Mountain as well.
Yeah, they are doing the first check in Swamp, because I have seen the hammer be here a billion times.
Yep, if you're gonna pair Zora with it, this is great. You paired Purple Chest with it, Hype Cave. It's right here. You don't have to spend too much time navigating to this one, and you don't have the hammer yet.
Yep, it does not hurt to check this, and it is 10 arrows.
Unfortunate.
There's blue mail though in Paradox Cave.
Yep, Kizzer's much more comfortable now with 10 hearts and blue mail.
Something I'm surprised about, they didn't... Okay, random, like, ignore me. Like, I don't know how to describe my...
We both have a little bit of rando brain happening. It's okay.
No, I mean, like, I'm having trouble saying what I was trying to say. I'm surprised they didn't do that. Just 50 rubies on the floating island. Better than a bow on the floating island. Okay, but Shinmaru, I think, is doing what I was trying to say. He's going to go set up a mirror teleport spot right outside Paradox.
Yep.
That's what I was trying to say.
Makes total sense.
Yep.
Except no.
Yeah, it does. If you can check Spiral Cave on your way back down.
Oh yeah, yes. Interesting. I've not seen this before.
That's
so smart.
My mentor for the last couple of weeks taught me this.
Yeah, with the mirror, right? If you have the mirror, then this is
yeah, because then you
go through it a little bit faster.
Then you don't bomb jump across, and bomb jump can be really hard to pull off. Yeah, this is a good move on Shinmaru's part. Especially as it turned out there was nothing in Spiral Cave.
So yeah, remind me, we did see Ether was on Dig Game, was that correct?
Yes.
It was, okay. Meyer is a pendant, but we're going to find out what Turtle Rock contains. Oh, there's Bombos!
Yep.
Man.
No matter what, we have access to both both dungeons that require medallions.
Well, Shinmaru will at least.
Yeah, you get what I mean.
Right. We're gonna find out whether Kizzer. I guess after Hookshot Cave, we'll hopefully find out.
You know, though, people are saying that the only boots or a medallion could be on pedestal. The bow could still be on pedestal because the 3 pendants don't require the bow.
And we got Lamp.
Yep, we're also on red mail now.
Okay, that's cozy. Tjjoll actually is not commentating. Had some internet problems in the neighborhood, so we've got Nira Lightshine filling in for TJ. Thank you, Nira.
Yeah, no problem at all. Always a pleasure to do a commentary on here. Oh, that's...
unfortunate.
Yeah, what's even more unfortunate is he's going to not like that there's only 50 rubies in the other chest.
Okay, so it looks like we're mirroring to do Hera and the tablet.
Yep.
Or, to check the tablet.
I think Kizzercrate's already done the first 2 checks into Hera, and just couch cash on both tablets today.
And it's pretty wild. We are 33 minutes into this seed. No well, we have Thieves Town done on Kizzercrate's side. I think did Shinmaru do Thieves Town completion or no? I think Shinmaru might have done the front side and skipped it.
Shinmaru had just gotten his book, the first forced checks, and there was nothing else besides the hook shot to find there.
Right. All right, we got Harapot from Kizzercrate. Well done.
Very nicely done.
We just don't have Thieves Town boss marked as complete on Kizzer's side. That's all.
And it was just a regular pendant there too. So.
Yep. Okay, so let's see what Hera's got in store for us.
That means this other item is in the basement.
Boy.
I think I actually didn't see what was in that first check in the peg thing, or the boxes or whatever they're called.
Excuse me. Okay, we've got Fighter Sword, Moldorm coming up. That's 2 hits. That's 3. Fighter Sword spin slashes do not do extra damage on this fight, so it'll be 6 total that we will need. That's 5. Let's see a hookshot strat here.
If he can do it.
It doesn't look like he's going to.
Oh, almost went down through the center.
Okay. Oh, Moldorm was kind on that last bit.
Yep. Okay, so it was the map. Okay, there's the second item. Oh wait, no, that's the first item, because the map was in. There's a second item in the basement.
There is a second item in the basement.
Wait, where'd they pick up the bow? Where did Shinmaru pick up a bow?
Oh, that's a great question. I did not see that, I suppose.
Yeah, did somebody catch where he picked up the bow?
It may not have happened, honestly. I don't know, because the only other difference in checks would have been nowhere. I don't think. I think it was just a misclick.
That's completely fine. I blink sometimes and I miss stuff.
Oh, they picked it up in desert? Oh man. Well, okay. Shin has bow.
Okay, thanks, Brad. Thanks, Pit.
Thanks a lot. Well, wow. Okay.
That must have been
we knew that. We knew that though. That was the That was the top chest, the small chest after the torch.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. No, you had it, Furious. You had it.
Yeah.
Our apologies.
Sorry, Furious.
Okay. So basement has just
20 rubies.
Oh wow.
That's just horrifying. Good play here. You go ahead and use invincibility stuff to hit the boss. I mean,
I like this. You have half magic. Why not?
I tend to use the cape.
You do still have the risk of being knocked back. That's the one thing with this.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay. I thought he got knocked off because of the lag there for a second.
Fair enough. No way to have an odd number of arrows in the game unless you actually use a bow.
Yep.
That's a great point. Okay, so both of our runners have 2 crystals right now.
And I honestly would not go to the basement at this point. You still have a lot. Yeah, you're running out of checks, but and he's.
You leave it behind, and then you last locate it. You want to do that? That's the question. I don't think so far it looks like either of these runners do not want to leave that to chance. I think when you don't have fire rod, you don't have hammer, you don't have boots.
That's a good point. And Kizzercrate's not going to go grab his second bottle there, which I don't really blame him. Don't sink a lot of time into an item that.
Okay, so with lamp in hand, unfortunately, Kizzercrate does not have the ether medallion.
Nope.
So Kizzer cannot go into Mire. However, Shinmaru can.
The question is, do you really want to go into Dependent Mire? You know, something that... Oh, wait, no, it's not. Ignore me.
So Kizzer's actually going to get his bow.
I would probably go to it right now. Ooh, that dead rock. Oh.
What a spot. I would Okay, good. Yeah, good powder.
Yeah, that saved him a lot
Didn't
of
think about that one.
where would you oh no it looked like they were thinking about Spike Cave, but then they remembered they don't got the hammer.
Alright, we're going to 3. Because I think Kizzer did front of skull. Shinmaru did not.
Yeah, Kizzer did do the front. I would probably start heading to Zora right now. Or go to Skullwoods.
Well, I mean, pod's available. Lamp, we got lamp, so pod is wide open.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
With the bow and the lamp, we've got pod wide open.
Yeah, but they can do everything but Helma.
Yep. And it looks like Kizzer may actually go to Dig Game to pick up the medallion from Meyer. Meyer is a pendant, but imagine last locating on Dig Game for a pendant dungeon that has progression in it. And there you go. There's Ether. All right. This high-quality video game reps MSU pack is... that's pretty wild. Shinmaru taking a second to get reoriented there. So we're seeing a lot of the same checks we've gone through already. Kizzer and Shinmaru just doing them in different points. Still fairly close. We're seeing similar items, similar checks done, dungeons completed. There's not really a decided advantage at this point.
Nope, neither of the runners have found anything that would put them drastically ahead. Something is telling me Zora is the play though. We're getting a ped check.
Oh, this is correct. Oh, no, you're free. I mean, yep, I would go. Yes, that's a good spot. All right, so we'll have Kizzercrate picking up his first shield of the game.
And it is a piece of love.
All right. Okay, so you're near Lumberjack. You go over there and look at it.
Nope.
Nope. Just ignore it. You don't have Master Sword or Cape at this point, too. So it doesn't mean you wouldn't. You'll get the Master Sword eventually. So
I think they're choosing to ignore that Lumberjack exists this game.
All right, so we get a flute to 5. Looks like we may get an Eastern Palace clear.
I don't blame him. He'll also get his flippers too. It's crazy to think that Shinmaru's had flippers since like 20 minutes in, and he's not done anything with them. We're getting Lumberjack check finally.
I just got word that there was a race happening at around the same time this race started. That Faker Jr. defeated Mr. Angry Pants, and Faker Jr. is now 4-2. Currently, that gives Shinmaru a win over an opponent that is 4-2. So that's big for Shinmaru. If Shinmaru can actually pull out a victory in this race, that's pretty much a guaranteed gold bracket appearance. Yep. Kizzer might need a little bit of help, but Kizzercrate can help himself a lot by winning as well.
Yep. Also, just 20 rubies on the Lumberjack ledge.
Yeah, and this seed really wants you to hunt.
Yep. Big key, the first check in Easter.
All right, we're getting graveyard ledge check.
Piece of heart.
A little bit of love.
I'm still convinced that Zora's the play.
Yeah, it's compass.
Just because of how long they've had the flippers, I'm convinced that logic was dictating go to cut Zora early.
Yeah, this is I think this is a nice play on Shinmaru's part. You have mirror, you can get catfish done and do the Zora checks all at the same time.
Yep.
Fortunately, no mushrooms, so can't turn into the witch hut, but that may not be a big deal.
Nope.
All right, Kizzer, what will you get? Blue rupee. So that's the first item in Eastern.
I think it was a compass in the other one, wasn't it?
That's right.
He can do big chest because it was big key was in the first one. There's the fire rod. Ooh, that's a big find.
Okay, so Skullwoods is clearable now. It's a pendant though, so do you really want that?
Especially as you've already found both items.
You've already right. Ped's dead. Yes, that's exactly right here. Right, so Ped's dead, and you've got both checks. So
we have found all 4 bottles, I think now.
Bottle percent.
Yeah, we have found all 4. Never mind.
Very nice. Good job, Shinmaru.
Shin, you forgot Zora. Thank you.
With that fire rod, Turtle Rock is fully completable.
Yep.
With the hammer. I always forget about the hammer.
Sword.
We need that. Pretty much guaranteed to get that sword. So, yep. I always forget with the hammer. Every single time I see Kane, I see the rods, I see mitts, I see hook shot. I'm like, yeah, we can do it. No, you can't.
What is he doing? Oh, is he just jumping back? Was there something on ledge? Never mind. Okay.
Without hammer, getting to Dark Worlds, if you save quit, you have to go. I think this is faster to just take the mirror if you're going to go to pod and do Pyramid Ledge and all of that.
Well, no one's done hobo check either, though.
Yep, you can definitely pair that at this point as well.
I don't think they ever checked Island either.
Hylia Island? They didn't fake flipper, so... And they never walked past that bridge, so yeah, no, I don't think they have.
Can't watch Hammer be there.
Okay. We're getting a careful Eastern Palace Armos fight here. Oops, that was a little... Missed the third arrow on the one knight, that's okay.
Yep.
Don't think so, Sliver? I was trying to trace it out in my brain what would be. Save, quit, flute, 3 mitts to walk over to drop down. I don't know if that would be faster or not. I have a little bit of a doubt about that. Maybe we can, I'm gonna time it sometime.
Nope, 3 block. Seriously, they have a demolition expert living underneath the bridge.
Alright, we will get to see the mushroom turn in. It's just 10 arrows. But nice opportunity to grab a safety while you're here.
Yep. Are we gonna have vanilla hammer today?
That'd be good for Shin.
Yeah.
Oh!
What?
There was a mirror there. Wow.
Oh.
I forgot all about that.
Am I missing something? I'm sorry.
Well, Kizzercrate had left a mirror pole in front of Hype Cave, and
Oh.
it was still there.
Ooh,
It looks like we may be getting we're getting an island check from Kizzer, maybe even an Ice Palace dip. We got Pod on Shinmaru's side though. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Sliver, is without the hammer, 100%, I thought it was slightly faster to do it that way.
there must be something on the island.
No, it's just a heart.
But
Okay. I don't remember if Kizzer actually looked, is the thing. I don't know if he actually, if either of them saw it. But, that, again, I've been missing some details throughout the run, so possible that he knew.
No, he was trying to get it and he couldn't do it.
Hey, man, yeah. Shin has made some interesting decisions. It does feel like a little bit of popcorn, but maybe there's some method behind the madness.
Well, to be fair, Kizzercrate has done a pendant dungeon to completion, while Shinmaru just did the first 4 checks in Steve's Town. No, I don't think it's a weird choice to do Pod first. You got 5 checks you can do. Or you got a bunch of checks you can do.
Pod before Eastern. No, I mean, if you look at it from Shinmaru's perspective, you've not done Eastern, so if you want the hammer going into Pod, why wouldn't you do Eastern first?
Because the hammer's here. There's the cape.
Oh. Chat saying Pod before Eastern because of less mirroring. Okay.
Interesting point of view there. I agree with that.
Hammer. Okay, so I think the rationale there is when you do a normal pod rotation, you're going to mirror the beginning more than likely anyway. So you check Pod, you don't find it. Okay, you do Eastern, because you can't complete the rest of the dungeon. Then you find Hammer, and then you go back into Pod anyway. Versus you do Eastern, you don't get Hammer. You go to Pod, you don't get Hammer, and then you're going back, right? Or fluting out. Something in that, I think, is saying that you're spending less time doing things. The ultimate goal being, don't spend as much time doing stuff.
Ooh, just the map.
Oh man.
Where was the fire rod at again?
The fire. Oh, I forget. The fire was the Eastern big chest.
There's another sword, so we know where 3 of them are now.
Ooh. This hammer though. Where does hammer be? Well,
Misery Mire, Ice Palace. There's a few places it could be.
I feel like this particular seed is screaming Misery Mire right now.
I've been wrong on every call I've done so far, so I'm going with what you've said.
You also said Mire, though. I like your call. I heard you say Mire, right?
I said Mire is Mire or Ice Palace, but like
Between the two, where would you go next?
Ice Palace.
You would go to Ice Palace, okay.
Yeah. Just because I like it slightly more than I like Mire.
Yep. Kizzer's going to Mire. Okay.
What's GP Ice?
Neither option
Green
is fun. Yeah, neither option is fun. Ice Palace Green Pendant, yeah.
What's worse is since we need the boots could be locked behind Vanilla Green Pendant. I have seen it. Or worse of all, boots could be an Ice Palace, and hammer could be on Land Mollusk.
Right, we only got the one item out of Desert Palace. Right.
So far, just a small key in Mire, though. Oh, excuse me, sorry.
No problem. Our bodies are a miracle, Nira. Ah, there's the hammer.
I think that's go mode.
No, boots. We need boots first to clear desert, but yep. Once we have boots, then we're good to go.
There's tempered on Shin's side, though. Oh, no, that is tempered. Never mind.
Yep.
Kizzercrate gonna go full clear.
We're gonna complete pod, looks like.
Yep. Which this is a wise choice.
So, yep. There's a severely outside shot of a vanilla boots pickup at Saha, but at this point, Hammer just breaks this world wide open.
Well, the problem is we know that there's an item on Helmasaur.
I mean, we'll get to it, you know.
Yep.
We got Hammer. So I'm very interested to see what Shinmaru decides to do after. The green pendant play is interesting for Ice Palace, but yeah. That's tough. You've been given 5 Bombos. No Hammer. You've been given Cane and Bow and Lamp. No Hammer.
Yeah.
Ice Palace has potentially 4 checks, right? We have Green Pendant. Mire has 2.
Yep, and
so Kizzer's was a bit, like numbers-wise, a bit more of a gamble.
It was a wise play, though. And Shin just picking up his map at the back of Eastern.
Right, Pitloven. I think was it Kizzer or Shinmaru actually did the first check and Swamp?
It was Shin.
I think Shin did.
Yeah, it was Shin. It was just...
Oh, I think Pitloven's talking about doing dungeon clears. Doing Swamp it before pod.
Yeah, I could see and Shin is going to go get his hammer now. And honestly, at this point, I would go for both items on Mire. Because what if the boots...
Instead of leaving, right? Yeah, yep. We did see Kizzer just peace out.
Like, I can see the appeal with it, but at this point, what if the next check was the second item and it's the boots?
then Kizzer's in deep trouble.
Yeah, because you're not going to want to come back to Meyer at this point.
Yeah, this is a risk. Like I think maybe Kizzer's thinking. This is just an assumption. I'm on the verge of possibly not getting into the bracket. This doesn't seem like an efficiency choice. This seems like I want to get into the upper bracket choice. Do I spend time doing the final one, or do I just go right away and start clearing dungeon? Some others in the chat, you might make a case for this being actually the right play, considering that.
Oh, Shin is doing an interesting play here. He's not going for the item, the key check. And what is he going to do?
Is Shin going to leave or continue?
I don't think
you need a key in order to do anything else here. I think so.
Shin,
you need a key.
Homemade.
You need a key. Okay, he's leaving. So they both made the same choice. Got it. So we're not going to see the Meyer's second item be a factor. It looks like.
Nope.
Until later. Oi, oi, oi.
I wonder if Homemade heard me yelling at him.
The audience sitting at home shaking their television screens. Why didn't you pick that up?
Yeah, why didn't you go grab the key if you're going to go wander off into Meyer?
Okay. Yeah, I guess I don't know if Kizzer was thinking bracket or thinking, oh, there's a lot more hammer checks to do. Because you can make a case for there in a race 1v1. Yep. Well, Kizzer cannot because it's the rest of Desert Palace's boots locked. There's a small key on the torch.
Yep, and you need the small key to get to the big key. Because the big key is going to most likely be its vanilla location just to irritate people.
Okay, so Kizzer is going to do the Dark Maze. That's right. Alright, and Shin had already come here and done all of the other checks, so we'll see. We're going straight to the boss.
Yep, and he's got Tempered Sword, so he's going to be able to put down the boss even faster than Kizzercrate's. Where did? Yep. Oh wait, I think the other sword was here in Pod.
Yep, they'll both have the red sword for the final fight at least. Shinmaru will have to go back and finish Thieves' Town. You have the hammer in hand. Okay, cool. The big chests is no longer a risk. But Kizzer does. Yeah. I think Kizzer has the slight. It's very slight, but I think Kizzer has a slight advantage in time.
Oh, I thought Thieves' Town was a pendant. Oh.
No, Thieves' Town is a crystal.
Ooh. That is not fun. If you're fully capable of it, I always just do Thieves' Town the moment you can.
I mean, at that, I'd say as a counter to that, to be fair, at that point in the race, you didn't have hammer, and there were other things that you did not have. And there were other things to do. So I think it's a valid decision.
Watch the boots be in the basement. That's the one place we haven't talked about much, the fact that the boots could be in the Thieves' Town basement.
Yeah, purely for that reason alone, you could say that the decision to wait on hammer was. But, there's other things. We have hammer pegs.
Oh, yeah.
We have the ability to clear Swamp Palace, so we have Pyramid Fairy.
Just 10 arrows on Helmasaur.
Yep. Hammer was in the Spike Room in Misery Mire. Top right Spike Room. I don't know what the actual name of that room is amongst the community. I just look for objects in the room, and then I just describe that and that's the room that it's in.
No, did he? I don't know.
I did not see. I thought I didn't think that Shinmaru had already completed.
No, Meyer. He's talking about mismarking Meyer as a Chris as a.
Oh! I gotcha. Yeah. Kizzer did Thieves Town. Shin only did half of it. Yeah.
Yep, and he's gonna go finish it now.
Gosh, you got me in some sort of like Mandela effect. Like, did we see what we thought we saw? Was it something else?
And with this being on Tempered now, with Red Mail, this is going to be a piece of cake dungeon.
Our based tracker, Furious Prince, keeping us in line. Gotta love it.
You know, I am going to laugh uproariously if the boots is in Meyer. Like, I think the racers will hear me. And Kizzercrate's going to go do Swamp.
Yep, I think it's great. At this point, you're one from go. Yeah. Some will say you could isolate left side and just go for the circle room, big chest if you have the key, and then the back and go into boss and skip left side. There's an argument to be made for that in this kind of setting.
Kizzard's going to go check Bombo's tablet just to find out there's just $20 on there.
Yep. Oh yeah. Turtle Rocks is now with Hammer. Thanks, Hammer. Completely available too. So I think doing the back, go kind of partial go moding Swamp is a fine choice. Because then you're going to do most of TR, all of TR anyway, plus Mimic Cave. So.
No, that we know that's where the silvers are going to be. They're going to be on Laser Bridge. The one checks they won't check.
The farthest back. We'll be on 2 hearts, and we'll have to take the safety door just to get the silvers.
When I don't have silvers, I'm go moding. I always check those Laser Bridge items.
Man, that's my secret. I always do terrible checks.
Well, he wouldn't be a Bentor in this tournament if he wasn't good. Let's put it that way, too. His risky playstyle works for him.
We haven't mentioned Kizzercrate's mentor on stream, but rdwalshv quietly, not being mentioned, is mentoring Kizzercrate so far to a lead.
Yep.
So shouts to Walsh.
Honestly, at this point, this is what I would do. This is my mentee thoughts about it. Skip left side Swamp right now. And go to back right away.
I think if you're going to skip left... go to back right away. Right, yes. For some reason I heard skip left side, go to back, and then go to left side. It's been beaten into my brain not to do that. But yes, I think that's the choice I would make too. I'd make the same choice as Nero here and just do the check to the south here, and then go straight to the back.
If you find the I think we've found the map so far, right?
We found I think we had like a arrow pack or something. I'm trying to remember, but I don't exactly recall. I thought it was a throwaway item.
Because this is the thing to remember. The big key can be locked in the big chest in this dungeon.
There's a 10 bomb pack.
That's the biggest thing to remember about this dungeon, is that the big key can be in its chest. Because this is one of those 2 dungeons in the game you don't need the big key to complete. Okay, we're gonna get a diver down here.
Let's do it. Oh, wow. Shin's going to TR first.
That is an interesting play. Could be the play to... It could be the play, too.
Oh, I've not seen this variation of a diver down on this side. It's valid. You can do it that way. I've never seen that. Okay.
I've seen it, but I cannot pull it off.
That's pretty sweet.
I have to use a computer, so we have to be a little bit more I have to be a little bit more adjusty with mine.
All right.
So far, Swamp has not been the play. But Swamp also is... Oh wait, no, Skull Woods is the... Or no, Swamp is the other 5/6. Boots could be on Pyramid Fairy.
Yep. That's particularly why I like this over doing TR first. You can do this and then go right there. You don't get boots, go to TR. I don't know if getting the boots in TR, the way that Shinmaru's doing it, is going to save enough time to, make this a closer race.
Unless the boots is right here at the entrance. I think literally if the boots are right at the entrance, then this could be. If it's at the back, then not going to help very much.
Good quick kill from Kizzercrate.
What is Shin doing?
Yeah, I mean, the whole world's open except for bonk check, so... Yeah, the boots. Also, shouts to Artaryl for doing the restream today. This was a last second. We needed a restreamer because the one that signed up wasn't not available, unfortunately. And Artaryl stepped up and made this happen. So everyone give a big ol' whatever emotes you got. Just a big hand to Artaryl for that.
There's a butter sword on the first... in that second check in the back there.
Okay. All the swords.
Yep. We got all the bottles, all the swords, and all the armor so far. There's the boots.
Oh, okay. Well, this might be. So having those boots, we can do Desert Palace. We also, Shinmaru has the ability to clear Swamp Palace faster than Kizzercrate was able to do it.
Yeah, because Kizzer had to do a full clear. Because he doesn't know that the boots are right there. And
Kizzer, I didn't even recognize Kizzer going to hide.
You can't really blame him. There
Yeah.
is an item in the back. What if it could be the boots for all he knew?
Yeah, this is bad for Kizzercrate. Like, this is... I think, yeah, if you're deciding not to do left side, then you go to the next crystal dungeon and pray for boots instead of doing this.
If I am correct about Swamp 2, once you get into the back, you don't have to check any more chests, right? If you're in go mode, I mean.
I mean, right. Shinmaru is now in go mode. Shinmaru doesn't have to do anything except pick up the skull keys.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, that's all that Shinmaru has to do. So that's and plus this left side check, this is giving Shinmaru an opportunity to get ahead.
Yeah, because Turtle Rock is a very quick dungeon if you're if you can go mode it. It's like a 6 to 7 minute dungeon if you can go mode it.
Yeah, and potentially no laser bridge. Potentially, unless we don't get the right number of keys.
Yep. And
oh boy.
They both probably have trained at this point on how to do silverless Ganon. So
yeah, we're gonna see the big chest. Yeah, we are. Yep. Every second Kizzer is in here is another few seconds of catch-up time for Shinmaru.
I was saying
Maybe that'd be a little excessive. It's a euphemism. I'm saying that Shinmaru has the boots now, so it's gonna be the gap's closing.
I was saying that Turtle Rock feels like it's about 6 to 7 minutes in go mode. I know it's a lot longer than that, but like it just feels like that once you're in go mode. Oh, shouldn't have me scared
Nice
when he stayed on the mirror for a few seconds.
Shin just showed me a new trick. I've got that downloaded in my brain now. See? Watch the Mentor tournament races. You're going to learn something.
Oh yeah. This is why I commentate as much as I can. And very good use of the cane there.
See, okay, other than the little left side thing, I'm fine with this check. The thing is, we know the boots isn't there, so that's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate for Kizzer.
The thing is, though, is that silvers could be on there too, though.
That's a fair point. If we get a silver arrow pickup, that might change things.
Because, like, these two are skilled enough that the difference between, like, yeah, one's on tempered, one's on not, but, like, that's going to change, too, because I bet you they're going to do, he's going to do right side of Turtle Rock first. And he's starting his Trinex while, fire shield. And there we go. Trinex is dead, pretty much at this point.
Shinmaru just doing Shinmaru things in this boss room.
And yep, he's going to Turtle Rock now. Yeah,
I'm very curious where, when we see TR finished from Kizzer's side, where Shin be with what's occurred. Because if we're saying that this is like a 4-minute endeavor, yeah, I think Shinmaru's definitely in the lead right now.
Yeah.
Minute or two maybe, but definitely in the lead.
Yep, he's gonna go do a fast, like, really quick swamp. What do you mean Turtle Rock is LL?
Last location for Kizzer for the boots. Yeah, because Kizzer pretty much did everything else except Big Chest, Thieves Town, that one check in Mire. I can't think of any other ones that were missed.
Yeah,
I guess pegs, hammer pegs. I don't remember if he went to hammer pegs or not, but...
Yeah, it literally, I think at this point with how much of a difference there is, it's going to be who can execute GT better. I have literally seen races come down to who can do GT better.
Yeah, I said 1 or 2 minutes. I admit I am the differential at this point because this is this is fast.
Yeah,
they both entered the dungeon at the same time, and we know that TR is a kind of a sort of a fixed length of time depending on what you have. And then this is just rolling super fast.
Thankfully, this is last location for Kizzercrate. He doesn't know it, of course, but even if he boots weren't here, he could at least.
Oh, we didn't do Back of Skull or Ice Palace, so those were also possible options for locations.
Nope. Or yeah, I mean yeah.
Yeah.
And he just got the boots, so he's now in go mode. But Shin is going straight into the back.
Ooh. Well, I mean, you hook shot and then you correct your cane. You could have just hook shot the torch there and then done the cane correction, and that would have been okay. It doesn't save you a lot there at that point, but...
Raise your hand. Everyone, raise your hand if you've done that. I'm raising my hand.
I'm raising both of my hands right now, touching the seal.
Raise your hand if you've done it in a race.
Oh, let me stand up and raise both of my hands now. So I'm standing aloft.
Thankfully, I've not done it during a tournament race, but I have done it during a race.
So you're telling me you have not done it during the mentor tournament?
During the race part of it, yeah. I've done it several times during practice.
Oh, in practices, but in your 1v1s.
Yeah.
In your Swiss round matches.
Yeah, I have not made a mistake like that on my in the races yet. Ooh, Kizzercrate's got to be careful here. He doesn't got a fairy.
I like this Shinmaru using hearts as a, get as close to. Oh, Ice Rod.
This spin kill.
You can do it with Ice Rod.
There you go.
Why does Argus have Gangnam Style as its theme song? Dun, 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 dun. Oppa Argus style.
I love that the Dark Link bunny spray is light as regular Link. Okay, on the desert we go.
Man,
he's got to. The worst thing about doing desert is he's still got to go into right side to get get the big key.
Yeah, and Kizzer, not having the boots the majority of the seed, there's some missing boots movements so far in this dungeon, unfortunately. That's just putting a little bit farther back. But it's a learning experience, you'll go back and you look back at your movement through these dungeons and you'll learn that stuff. I fall prey to that often. If I got boots an hour after in the seed, I'll forget that I had it. Oh, unexpected Ruby and Sapphire music from Shinmaru's side. I love it.
And the big key is in its vanilla location.
Okay. Shin's going to complete the last boss before going to that place with the pig.
Yep.
It doesn't really have, I guess it has the pig in a backwards sort of way.
If you pay enough attention to Aghanim when he in Agatu's fight, you can see the shadow of Ganon.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, you can see Ganon's outline when he's teleporting around.
Oh. Admittedly, I picked up A Link to the Past for the first time last year, and I grew up with the Super Nintendo, so it was a game that I just never played. It's Star Fox and Mario and all of that. Did not know that, so.
Kizzercrate picking up the small key on the very first check. It was just something I noticed when I was doing randomizer that It might just be a randomizer thing too. I don't know. I haven't played vanilla Link to the Past since the Link to the Past randomizer thing. Like the vanilla game just no longer interests me. And
Okay.
Shinmaru has beaten Landmolus, so he's going to GT. So now it's time for everyone's favorite game. Where is the big key?
The big key is I know. Can I give a guess?
Let's put it down in chat.
Oh, okay. I'll put it down in chat for you.
Well, you can say it out loud too, but
Oh. Well, which one do you want me to do, Nira? Do you want me to put it in chat, or do you want me to say it out loud?
Both.
Make up your mind.
Also, my guess is 22.
My guess is somewhere in Ganon's tower.
That doesn't count.
Oh, right. Between 1 and 22. What do you think, Nira?
I went with 22 because I like to see misery.
Oh my gosh. I actually played a 22. I had a tile room seed. And I'm not going to talk about anything else about it, so...
one of my first races I commentated on, we had a 22 seed and they checked tile room right away.
What a gamer move. Alright, Flintstones? My guess is 5. I think Shinmaru... homemadebeer is the mentor for Shinmaru today. So I think Shinmaru's going to go do the full right without the Armos Knights, and I think it's going to be the 5th check. Hope Room is the first 2, and then the bottom left chest of Compass Room will have it.
Shin's going right side.
Here we go.
It's 1!
Oh, it's 1! Out a key!
And we're going straight up because all you need is 1 there. Because there are keys that you can get along the way.
The winner is Shinmaru with 1 check.
Yeah. Like, no one in the chat wins because Shin wins by having 1.
The only one that won that one, Shin, and maybe the mentor. I guess partial win to the mentor.
Wow. Yeah, that is God mode GT.
This is not. None of this is good, unfortunately, for Kizzercrate. Kizzercrate played well. It's just unfortunate.
Yeah, unless he does right side swamp or right side GT, he's not catching up at this point.
Yeah, Shinmaru has to make a mistake, like mirror on the way up, or fall on Ganon fight once, maybe twice.
Take 30 minutes to do Aga.
Yeah, I mean, Shinmaru at this point, you think from the runner's perspective, Shinmaru, I don't think you feel comfortable at this time anymore. Not at this point in the tournament. You be careful. You make wise choices. Clear rooms fast, and don't get complacent.
Yeah. It's at the 1 hour 30 or nearly 30-minute mark. Your opponent might be right behind you, but don't try to go fast, but do not play a little bit cautiously too at this point, because you don't want to make a big mistake this late in the game.
Yeah, other than the little Swamp Palace thing I keep bringing up, but Sliver, I agree. I didn't have any problems with the way that Kizzer played. I agreed with the swamp before, the half swamp before Pyramid NTR play.
To be fair,
But the boots were in TR, so
yeah. To be fair, though, he was doing the wise choice with what he had to go on. At least in my opinion.
yeah. I'm kind of curious to hear from them about the rationale behind TR before. Maybe there's a reason. Like, okay, you do have to go up the mountain though. So is there a reason that you would make a choice to do Turtle Rock without boots before Swamp Palace without boots? Banking on, were you hoping like for a payout? Was it really a payout, or was there some reasoning behind doing one and before the other?
Ooh, that was a risky thing to do.
That was a spicy bonk there. Okay, looking for silvers.
I don't blame him.
Yep, nope. I think that's great. Your opponent's on the climb. If you get silvers, they don't. You shave time.
Checking these last checks for silvers is not that big of a time sink. It's literally just like it's only going to take a few seconds.
Okay, here we go. Right side first. Very good.
Yep.
Wow, so Kizzer on the way. So Kizzer really needs to lean in on solid room execution on the climb to make up time. It's Shinmaru's to lose at this point.
Yep. Let's see if Shin will do the cape strat to get through here. Nope.
Nah, I don't need the cape. Don't need the cape. Have no cape anyway. See, according to I think the tracker says, yeah, I don't think he picked up the cape.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. He went.
Was cape left side swamp?
No.
That's a double. Okay.
No, I think that was a triple.
It's either 3 or 4. I think it was 2 just because 2 of the beams seem to overlap. Nope, I didn't see what that one was.
He didn't get it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that was 6. That was 3 the first one.
Interesting. Okay. It's all up to this one. Yeah. Due to the earlier match going in Faker Jr.'s favor, a win for Shinmaru, I believe. I'm 99% sure that puts Shinmaru safely into gold sword bracket. Via tiebreakers, that is. You have the similar record tiebreaker. Good hook shot.
Yep. Would like to thank the mentors again for teaching us mentees stuff like Silverless Cannon.
Yes, this is a very important fight to know.
I can do tempered and gold sword silverless. I need to put some practice into Master Sword Silverless just so I know the silvers were in GT.
All right, good torch glitch. It looks like we might even see some attempts at triple from Shinmaru. Maybe not. That's what I usually see when the fire rod's out. Nope,
go for the
safe doubles. Okay.
I don't blame him for going safe. So I know Silver Sword Ganon or Master Sword Ganon, like Master Sword Silverless. I mean, like the first 2 phases are the only part that, or the first 3 phases are really the only difference, because you have to do spin strats the entire time.
Yeah, it looks like the torch room is tripping up Kizzer a little bit.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. Just keep going. Boots down. Get your fire out. Yep, good.
There you go.
And that's it. Assuming that Shinmaru makes it across the bridge, that's GG for Shinmaru. We'll go 4-2 in the Mentor tournament.
It's going to end at 134.20 or 30 probably, or not.
Yep, Shinmaru finishes with a time of 134.32. Everyone, wish a good game to Shinmaru.
That was very nicely played.
And despite the whole sequence at the very end, Kizzercrate's on the climb and is pretty close.
Yep. Wonder if we are gonna have a post-game interview.
Yeah, I'm looking for that now. We'll see. Anyway, as a reminder, with this win, I believe Shinmaru now is sword bracket, and Kizzercrate, I think, is still in tempered sword bracket.
Kizzercrate took a fallen troll dorm.
Oh. I think we're going to see a finish from Kizzer, though.
I don't blame him. It's always good to get practice in, even.
Yep, definitely. I mean, take the opportunity. You're in a race. Hopefully you don't have the race time room up. You still are under that same sort of I gotta get done sort of pressure. Yep, this might be a room to practice, but what I'm noticing is no hook shot firing. Maybe that might be a strategy Kizzer doesn't know of, but you can fire the hook shot in a direction away from Storm, and Moldorm will pass through you, and you can get your spins or slashes in.
Also, what the game said at the end, wrong series, randomizer.
Wrong series.
Yeah, Dr. Wily is in the Mega Man series, not in the Link to the Legend of Zelda. Thank you very much. We got a randomizer from Mega Man already.
On a personal note, Faker Jr. winning and Shin winning might have just sealed my fate in tempered bracket. So, in any case, I don't own a tiebreak against Shinmaru, and I needed Mr. Angry Pants to come out on top because I have a win over at Mr. Angry Pants. But with that, I'm probably heading for top of tempered, which isn't bad. I mean, if we're all going to go into brackets in Mentor tournament, and we'll get that experience playing in a tournament setting. And honestly, the pool of runners, everyone's improved so much. If you look back at top to bottom, if you look at anyone's early times, asyncs, first week, second week, the time differences are crazy. There's not a cakewalk.
Well, when my asyncs, they were both close to 3 hours long. So, like, for me to go from 2 hours, I think 47 minutes on one and 2 hours 53 on the other, down to routinely around 2 hours and 4. That's a big time difference.
For sure.
I finally did it. The most high quality.
My fiance can quote me on this, that like I was in near tears when I had my first sub 2 hours.
That is one of the best feelings, to be able to finish a randomizer in that time.
Yeah, I wasn't even going to stream that too. I was originally just going to do that as a practice offline.
I didn't even notice the first time we did the fight. The silvers GT.
Yeah, I said that.
You did, yeah. I guess I didn't process that information.
That's okay. But yeah, my first sub 2 hour, I wasn't even going to stream it because I just didn't feel like streaming that at that time.
It does look like Shinmaru may be joining us shortly in the green room here.
Want me to bring him in, or?
Yeah, Shinmaru's ready.
Okay. Moved. Hey, Shin.
We have Shinmaru in the room. Well done, Shinmaru. Good job on today's race. Got that. Looks like Shinmaru is still muted. That's okay.
Yep. No problem at all.
Might not be ready to talk quite yet. We still have Kizzercrate finishing up the Ganon fight, getting her spin slashes in.
Yep, I think he's got one more hit.
Come on, Kizzer. Oh.
Nope. I think it's one more after this one. I would have swapped to the lamp now.
Yep. Lamp would have been the... Okay, that's it. Everyone, Kizzercrate is finishing up. Let's wish Kizzercrate a good game.
Yep.
Looks like Kizzer will finish with a race time GG time of 1:40 and 14.
Yep, and it was just a little under 6 minute difference. That's pretty decent ending there. That's a pretty good I can't speak today the way I'm trying to say it. I think you understood what I meant.
Yes. Hey, Shinmaru, thanks for joining us. Maybe not.
I wonder
Sorry about that.
No problem. Well done, Shinmaru.
Thank you.
Yes, very nicely
boy.
played.
Oh no. Hold on, I've frozen my emulator. I'm trying to remember how to.
I think once you get to that point, it can't be unfrozen.
Oh.
I run into that issue quite often when I pause.
Well, I'm just gonna hold. Let's see if I can. Let me.
Should be able to unpause it.
There we go. Well, I don't remember how to do it. I'm just gonna hold the advance button. Let's get it to the edge. This is jank stuff going on right now.
Anyway,
yeah.
There we go. I see it running now. Oh, and it stopped. Well, okay, so Shinmaru, you won the race.
Yes.
It seems like you're comfortably in gold sword bracket, I think now, barring any other circumstances. How did you feel about this one?
It was definitely an interesting see. There's like so many different directions I feel like you could have gone. It's like the hammer could have been so many places, and we checked obviously we didn't go straight to Meyer. We Meyer was on our minds for like a long time, like a really long time. It was just like we just kept having like, okay, mountain feels like a better idea than this place, or chancing Eastern and Pod.
And looks like we have Kizzercrate joining us as well. Kizzercrate, well done on the race. GG.
GG's.
Yep, very nice
GG, man.
on both sides.
That was definitely a seed.
Yeah. It's definitely, I feel like it's definitely a seed. I think would have been a lot more frustrating for both of us playing on our own.
Yeah, the farther I got, and the farther I realized that Hammer was locking everything, I was just like, all right, well, it's gonna be one of those games.
Yep.
What did you guys think of the Pegasus boots being in the first check in Death Mountain or Turtle Rock?
Ultimately, not surprised. That's why we went there instead of doing like North Dark World checks. It's just if boots are there, we're done. If not, then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Yeah, that was the exact same reasoning for us. We thought boots and TR was like the best chance for us, rather than full clearing like a very slow swamp. Like if we're doing TR, like
that's where the difference is.
Especially since it's vanilla big key, we would have been like fully going through it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about the decision that both of you were making. You both were at the same point where, okay, do I do swamp or TR? What's the next crystal dungeon I commit to? Kizzer did swamp, Shinmaru did TR, and we were thinking, you palace, pair it with pyramid fairy, and then if you don't get boots, then you have to go to TR anyway. But Shinmaru, you obviously got paid really fast with the early boots and got to do a fast swamp.
Yeah.
That's really good. Okay.
Yeah, I think I assume that's probably the difference, because it sounds like we were very close
Oh yeah, and
otherwise.
even Kizzer even came to the GT, and you were wrapping up the climb, and Kizzer was actually kind of making up some ground a little bit.
Yeah, both of you guys went the right side, so
Yep.
that like the big key being in a small key being in the same room, right on the as soon as you enter right side, it was big.
Yeah, that's why they call it Hope Room.
Yeah, I know.
That's
we were
exactly
Beer and
what
I.
people
Yeah,
look
Beer
for.
and I were talking about how to route, however we were going to route GT before, and then first they immediately, oh cool, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. All right, cool.
Who wants to bet that the silvers would have been on the 22nd check?
Oh, tile room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where would you find Cape?
Yeah, I don't
Where's-
remember if you guys found.
Oh, Cape was on Pyramid.
Oh,
Oh,
that
that's
one was
right.
on
That's
Pyramid.
right.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
right.
we ended up skipping Pyramid because it just felt so out of the way at all times for us.
Yeah, well, I mean, we paired it with as soon as we finished Swamp. It's
Yeah,
just
that
like,
makes sense.
well,
Yeah,
we're right
Pyramid,
there.
Pyramid.
So
Yeah, that makes sense. Yes. That makes
So,
a lot
what
of
do you
sense.
guys think of the fact of finding 2 canes right off the bat?
That was very funny.
I spent half of the escapes just cycling through the canes, like which one do I actually want to use here, and I just ended up throwing pots at everything.
I think if if that room with all this rope had blocked you up, I think using the cane of Brian would have probably been the wise choice.
Mhm.
But the ropes seem to be working with you guys today.
Surprisingly,
Yeah.
And I think, if I remember correctly, Nira, Hammer, right? Hammer was in Meyer.
Yes.
Oh,
and I think
God.
Kizzer was the first one to get there.
Okay.
If I
Yeah.
remember correctly.
That makes sense. We got to Meyer a little because we'd done the mountain and then Pod Eastern, and then it was Meyer.
I had
we
saw
definitely we did Eastern, but decided to wait on Pod, and it's just like, all right, do we go to Hammerless Pod? That sounds like a terrible idea, or do we just start gambling random spots? Meyer looks good. We have Ether, unfortunately, so I guess we're going in. And
Yeah, that was the
Sure
thing.
enough.
Meyer was on our minds for like a long time because we had checked it early. We knew we had the medallion and Kane. Obviously, we got Kane right from the start of the game.
Yeah, it loomed as soon as the hook shot became available.
Yep.
Hey, I noticed Shin when you went into Meyer too. You guys look like you guys were going to check the rest. Did you guys decide not to when you?
Yeah, we
realized?
decided we were like hemming and hawing for a little bit. I was like, "Oh, do we keep going?" Ugh. And then
Well, you guys.
yeah,
Like, you
ultimately
guys-
decided to leave after Hammer.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Like, I thought you guys left because you guys didn't have didn't you guys forgot to grab a key or something?
No. Well, I probably forgot to get the key anyway, but
Yeah, I was just curious about what you guys were thinking.
we decided to leave just because we got places to go. We have better places to be than here.
Yep, and it turned out to be the right play.
Yeah, it just seemed like unlikely that both Boots and Kane Boots and Hammer would be in Meyer.
Well, it's a randomizer. There's always a chance.
There's always a chance. Always the terrible, terrible chance.
I have seen both go mode items be on left side swamp in races before.
Down that road before.
I think it was actually one of Kizzer's races. I called it.
There have been so many terrible, terrible seeds.
This one was really nice by comparison.
Yeah,
even
this is actually
with,
even with the silly hammer, this is like a nice breeze. You walk in the park in comparison to some of the other garbage that our fellow mentees have been running.
Yeah, can I have you guys roll my seed tomorrow?
I was telling Kiss in the racer, like I've been rolling a whole lot of hover seeds lately, so just get ready for that possibility. But fortunately,
I play
was not.
I play. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just going to ask you all, how would you feel about a last location fire rod on the second check in TR?
That has happened to me before. I was scared of if this past week has been every nightmare scenario possible for me. So nothing would surprise me showing up in TR anymore.
I myself, never mind. Nothing, like literally with a random, found that like nothing is out of the question anymore with this game.
Yep. I think maybe we should wrap up. I want to thank Artaryl for last second coming on to restream this race for you. I hope everyone enjoyed. Thanks to my partner in co-comming crime, Nira Lightshine, joining me today.
It was a blast.
And Furious Prince for tracking our items and our boss kills today. Any last comments on the seed before we wrap up Shinmaru and Kizzercrate?
I just want to say the same things. Just thank y'all for keeping things running, allowing us to put on a show for everyone. I definitely look forward to watching it back later.
Yeah, same. I echo the exact same sentiments, especially the watching it back later part.
Again, GG's again to Chris.
Yeah, GG's.
I'm looking forward to seeing what the brackets will be like with us starting next week. Or does it start next week or the week after?
I think so. I think we may potentially see on Sunday evening Eastern time what the final brackets look like. Those final races will be happening tomorrow as well. We have some races I think today too still. But...
Yep, my last race of the first 6 is tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Bright and early.
Yeah.
All right. Well, take care to all of you. Thank you for watching the Go Mode Podcast Twitch channel. If you haven't followed yet, please do. I'll let you know when ever there's a race or any stream going live. Thank you all very much, and have a good rest of your weekend.
Yep. See you guys.
Cool.
I think we're still alive.
I'm sitting here trying to talk and forgetting that I actually hard muted my headset. That was fun.
We are still live.
Sorry.
So, no. I mean, we wrapped up and we're still restreamed. So, to those of you who decided to stick around after up, how you doing?
Yeah. How is everybody today?
We've
had a couple misclicks in there, but
it happens. I'm not exactly sure the protocol going on here, but we'll keep the chat entertained while we figure it out.
I will say though, if you're interested in keeping up with the Mentor Tournament and other podcasts, there's an About section on this Twitch channel. There's a link to join the GMP Discord, and there's a lively, vibrant community. Bi-weekly races happening, along with the podcast episodes. So every episode they release podcast, there's a seed that everyone participates in. We have upwards of like 50 or 60 people that submit times for those seeds. They're really fun. I think the last seed was True Pot Hunt, which is a new brainchild of, I think, was it Structural Mike and Homemade Beer?
correct.
I don't know.
I think it was those two that or the
And
masterminds.
for anyone that wants to know what that mode consists of, it consists of cross keys plus key drop shuffle plus pottery lottery, and I believe I don't remember what the last setting is, but I do know that it's cross keys.
Okay. Yeah, it's I played it. It's really fun. It's honestly I think it could be a great entry point for people who want to do cross keys but don't necessarily want to do the true cross keys mode. It's a mode that you can kind of just have fun in.
I started the seed and I just did not finish it. I think I was missing fire rod for progression and I just couldn't find it.
Oh no, yeah. I mean, true pot shuffle, man. They could be anywhere. Dungeons are big in that mode. Dungeon pots are plentiful.
All right, well, Artaryl is telling us to just give our final words and a wrap up.
Okay, very cool. Well, I'm PowerToMario.
And I'm Near Lightshine.
And I'm furious.
Thanks for joining us today.
Yep, and good luck to everybody who still that is in this tournament in the brackets starting next week.